In the world of media, few names carry as much weight or history as CBS and Viacom. These two giants have shaped the way millions of people experience television, news, and entertainment for generations. CBS, often called the Tiffany Network, set the gold standard for American television. It became synonymous with trusted news, beloved sitcoms, and a sense of stability that families relied on night after night. Legendary figures like Walter Cronkite delivered the news, while shows like I Love Lucy and MS*H became cultural touchstones, weaving CBS into the very fabric of American life. For decades, CBS represented tradition, reliability, and a commitment to quality that few could match. In contrast, Viacom, which spun off from CBS in the 1970s, quickly carved out its own identity as the home of youth culture and innovation. With groundbreaking brands like MTV, Nickelodeon, and Paramount Pictures, Viacom was always pushing boundaries, edgy, creative, and constantly evolving to capture the spirit of each new generation. CBS was the respected elder statesman of the industry, while Viacom was the energetic upstart, unafraid to take risks and shake things up. Their world seemed almost opposite, one mainstream and traditional, the other niche, youthful and rebellious. Yet despite their differences, their histories were deeply intertwined, and a reunion between the two companies felt almost destined. The idea was simple but powerful: combine CBS's steady influence and legacy with Viacom's creative spark and youthful energy. On paper, it looked like a perfect match, a chance to build a media empire ready to thrive in a rapidly changing era. But merging two such different cultures, with their own values and visions, would prove to be anything but simple. This bold experiment would challenge both companies, testing their identities and forcing them to adapt in ways they never imagined, all while the world watched. The entire industry watched closely, knowing that the outcome of this merger could reshape the future of entertainment and set a precedent for others to follow. The stage was set for a dramatic and unforgettable chapter in media history, one that would leave a lasting impact for years to come. The 1999 CBS-Viacom merger was a bold, strategic response to a rapidly shifting media landscape. At the close of the 20th century, the industry was facing unprecedented change, and the pressure to adapt was immense. The internet was rising, transforming how people consumed news, entertainment, and information. Traditional media companies realized they needed to evolve or risk being left behind. To survive and thrive, media giants needed scale, resources, and the ability to innovate quickly. Sumner Redstone, who controlled both companies, envisioned a media powerhouse that could blend CBS's vast broadcast reach with Viacom's deep well of content and cable assets. The buzzword was synergy, the idea that combining forces would allow each company's strengths to amplify the other, creating value that neither could achieve alone. Imagine blockbuster Paramount movies promoted on CBS's massive network, reaching millions of viewers instantly, or beloved Nickelodeon characters starring in CBS primetime specials, drawing in younger audiences and families. The goal was ambitious: to create, promote, and distribute content seamlessly, all under one corporate roof, maximizing efficiency and creative potential. Scale was crucial. Rivals like Disney and Time Warner were expanding rapidly, setting the pace for the entire industry and raising the stakes for everyone else. The merger instantly expanded CBS and Viacom's content library, giving them a vast archive of shows, movies, and characters, and a larger share of the audience. Wall Street cheered the deal, expecting a nimble, dominant media giant that could outpace its competitors and deliver big returns. The new Viacom now boasted TV networks, movie studios, cable channels, and publishing arms, seemingly all the pieces needed for success in the new era. But the big question remained: would all these pieces actually fit together in reality, or would the differences prove too great? The merger was a massive experiment in blending corporate cultures, management styles, and creative visions, a true test of strategy and leadership. Hopes were high, and the potential rewards were enormous, but so were the risks and challenges that lay ahead. The world was watching closely, eager to see if this bold move would prove that, in the media business, bigger really could be better. The new Viacom was massive, but unity proved elusive. CBS's traditional formal culture clashed with Viacom's fast, creative energy. Executives from both sides struggled to find common ground. Power struggles erupted, with leaders like Mel Karmazin and Tom Freston pulling in different directions. Instead of synergy, divisions competed for resources and attention. Edgy MTV content didn't always fit CBS's family-friendly image. The infamous 2004 Super Bowl halftime show exposed deep cultural rifts. Collaboration was difficult, and the promised integration faltered. The grand merger quickly became a lesson in corporate friction. The dream of a seamless media empire was slipping away. For viewers, the merger meant more cross-promotion than ever. Paramount movies advertised during CBS football, Survivor stars on MTV, content was everywhere. The company focused on building franchises like the CSI universe to maximize value. Shows became brands, spawning spin-offs and merchandise. CBS News tried to maintain independence, but entertainment pressures grew. News had to fight for airtime and resources in a profit-driven environment. The merger set a precedent for industry consolidation. Owning both content and distribution became the new standard. The CBS-Viacom model defined the next decade of media strategy. The industry was forever changed by this bold experiment. By the mid-2000s, the CBS-Viacom merger was faltering. Synergy never materialized. Internal conflicts slowed innovation. Viacom's fast-moving divisions felt held back by CBS's traditional pace. The cultural divide only widened, hurting morale and growth. Sumner Redstone decided a split was the only way forward. Investors wanted clarity. CBS as a stable stock, Viacom as a growth play. In 2006, the companies officially separated, each with a new focus. The split was a stunning reversal, admitting the merger had failed. The industry watched as the media giant broke itself apart. Both companies hoped to thrive independently. The next chapter would test if smaller could be smarter. After the split, CBS and Viacom embarked on very different journeys, each facing unique challenges and opportunities in a rapidly evolving media landscape. Their destinies, once intertwined, now diverged as they sought to define their futures. CBS, under the leadership of Les Moonves, found its stride. The network thrived with a string of hit shows like The Big Bang Theory and NCIS, drawing millions of viewers and delivering steady profits year after year. CBS became a symbol of stability in a shifting industry. This success proved that traditional media, when managed with vision and discipline, could still hold immense value, even as new technologies emerged and audiences changed their habits. Meanwhile, Viacom, with iconic brands like MTV and Paramount Pictures, struggled to keep pace. The company faced mounting pressure as digital disruption upended old business models and forced executives to rethink their strategies. Streaming platforms and online video giants like Netflix and YouTube steadily eroded Viacom's once dominant brands, making it harder to capture young audiences and maintain relevance. The digital revolution became Viacom's biggest challenge, forcing the company to confront the reality that the media world was changing faster than ever before. Ironically, in 2019, after years apart, the two companies reunited as Viacom CBS, now known as Paramount Global, hoping that together they could face the future with renewed strength. Facing fierce competition from new streaming giants like Netflix and Disney+, they believed that scale and collaboration would be key to surviving and thriving in the new era. The saga of CBS and Viacom had come full circle, illustrating the unpredictable twists and turns of the media business. Their story stands as a powerful lesson in the ever-changing strategies and constant reinvention required of media empires to stay ahead. In the world of media, the only constant is change, and those who adapt are the ones who endure.